Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to make this pretty heart coaster. It is a beautiful pattern with peacock edges. For this we are going to need 2 color yarn, crochet hook 3 millimeters and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. We begin this pattern with a slip knot and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need to make a slip stitch in the first chain that we started with. Chain 1. Now we need to work 8 single crochets in this ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we need to make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. After this, we need to make 3 double crochets in the same stitch that we made the chain 3. So that's 3 double crochets. This is 1, 2 and 3. Chain 3. We need to skip 1 stitch. In the next stitch, we need to work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 3. Skip 1 stitch. In the next stitch, 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 3. Skip 1 stitch. In the next stitch, we work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 3. Slip stitch in the third chain from your chain 3. So 1, 2, the third one. Chain 3. Okay, so now we need to work 2 double crochets in the same stitch of our chain 3. So that's 1 and 2. Now in the next double crochet, we need to make 1 double crochet. In the next one, we work 1 double crochet. And in the next one, 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2 and 3. After you finished your last double crochet, you need to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we go to the next double crochets here. In the first one, we make 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3. In the next two, we need to make 1 double crochet in each double crochets. So that's 1. In the next one, 1. And in the last one, 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3. We need to continue the same pattern till we reach right here. So I'm going to do that and I'll meet you when I get here. I finished my last double crochet and now we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to work 1 slip stitch in your chain 3 that we had made in the third chain. Chain 3 again. And we need to work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1. I'm sorry, got the wrong stitch here. That's 1 and 2. Now we need to make 6 single crochets in each stitch after your 3 double crochets. That is chain 3, 2 double crochets. After that, we need to work 6 single crochets. 6 double crochets in the 6 stitches. So that's 1 double crochet, the second double crochet, third one, the fourth one, fifth, and this is the sixth one. And in the last stitch we need to work 3 double crochets in the same stitch. So it's 1, 2 and 3. So what we've done here is, in the first stitch we have a chain 3, 2 double crochets followed by 6 double crochets, and in the last stitch we have 3 double crochets in the same stitch. After your last double crochet, you chain 3 and you need to repeat this pattern over these double crochets. So in your first double crochets, you work 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2 and 3. In the next 6 double crochets, you work 1 double crochet in each. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And in the last one you work 3 double crochets in one stitch. So that's 1, 2 and 3. And then you chain 3 and repeat this pattern over the next 2 double crochet stitches that we have, and in between them you need to work chain 3. I've completed my double crochets and I've chained 3. Now we need to make a slip stitch in the chain that we had made, the first chain 3. After you slip stitch, you chain 1 and then you work 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Now once you've done that, you skip 2 stitches. So you skip 1, you skip 2, and in the next one you work 9 triple crochets. So you yarn over twice. That's 1, 2. You insert the needle in the third stitch. You pull out a yarn yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's a treble crochet. So we need to make 9 of these in this stitch, in the same stitch. So this is 1. Now we are going ahead and making the second one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is what we have here. Now after you've done this, you skip 2 stitches. So this is your 1 stitch right here, the second stitch, and in the next stitch we need to work 1 single crochet. Like this. Now after you've done that, you skip 2 stitches, 1, 2. In the third one, we work again 9 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After you finish this, in the last double crochet, we need to make 1 single crochet. So you have your first heart here of the pattern. Now after you've done this, in the chain space, we need to work 3 single crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. Work 1 single crochet in the first double crochet. After you've done that, skip 2 stitches, and in the third one we need to work 9 triple crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you skip 2 stitches, 1 single crochet in the next one, skip 2 stitches in the third one, 9 triple crochet again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Single crochet in the last double crochet. 3 single crochets in the chain space. 1, 2, 3. 1 single crochet in the first double crochet, and then you need to continue the pattern over these 2 double crochets. I've completed my row, and after you complete your row you need to work a slip stitch in the first single crochet that we started with, and you need to cut off your yarn. This is what you will have, 4 hearts. Now we need to join our next color. With a slip knot. I'm going to join it right here. Now you work 1 single crochet in the same stitch where you joined your yarn, and 1 single crochet in each stitch. So in each stitch you work 1 single crochet. So all your double crochets, you will work 1 single crochet in each stitch right up till the end, till here. Okay, so now we have these 3 single crochets. We need to make a cluster here of these 3 stitches. So what you do is you insert your needle in the first single crochet, pull up your yarn, insert it in the next one, pull up your yarn, and the next one, pull up your yarn. So your 3 stitches, you have your 3 loops and the first loop that was on your hook. You pull your yarn over and pull through all. So this is what we have, a cluster of all the stitches together, and you continue with 1 single crochet in all stitches as we've done earlier. So that's 1 single crochet in all the stitches of the heart. Only in the chain space that we have 3 more remaining, you need to work a cluster. I finished with my last cluster. Now we need to slip stitch in the first stitch, the first single crochet that we made. Chain 1. We need to work 1 single crochet. We need to slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 4. Work a picot stitch, so that is slip stitch in the first chain here. You need to skip the next stitch and you need to work another slip stitch in the next stitch. Again, chain 4, 3, 4, 1 slip stitch in the first chain, chain 1 stitch and slip stitch in the next one. chain 4, 3, 4, slip stitch, skip one and slip stitch in the next one, chain 4, 2, 3, 4. We need to work a peacock. Skip one stitch and slip stitch in the next one. Now we need to skip the next 2 stitches, that's 1, 2, and in the next one slip stitch, so this is what you have here, 4 peacocks on one half of the heart. So you continue doing that. You need to make chain 4, 2, 3, 4, work a slip stitch there, skip one stitch and slip stitch into the next one, chain 4, 3, 4, slip stitch, skip one stitch, slip stitch into the next one, chain 4, 3, 4, skip one stitch, slip stitch into the next one, chain 4, 3, 4, skip one stitch, slip stitch into the next one. Now when you reach this point, you need to skip these 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and directly slip stitch into the next one, and continue with the same pattern that we've been doing in all the hearts that we have, and you would end up getting this pattern. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.